Speak Up English, the key to success.
Hey, Lily. You won't believe what I read about recently. It's all about the vocal expressions of dogs. Why do they bark so loudly sometimes?
Hi, Thomas. Oh, that sounds interesting. I've always wondered about that. Why do they go from silence to a full-blown barking concert?
Right? Well, it seems there are a few reasons. First, dogs bark to communicate. It's like their way of talking. They might be saying, "Hey, there's someone at the door," or "I'm excited."
That makes sense. But why so loud?
Here's where it gets fun. Dogs have a wide range of vocalizations, just like we do. They might bark loudly to get our attention or to alert us. It's like shouting, "Listen up, something's happening."
Haha, so they're like little alarm systems. But what about those times they just bark at nothing?
That's the tricky part. Sometimes, dogs bark at things we can't hear or see. It's like they have super sensitive ears. They might be hearing distant sounds or sensing something we can't.
Wow, it's like they have a secret world of sounds. And their barks are like their language.
Exactly! It's their way of telling us what's going on. And the more we understand, the better we can respond.
Thanks for sharing that, Thomas. I'll never listen to a dog's bark the same way again.
You're welcome, Lily. Dogs are amazing creatures with their own unique ways of communicating. Lily, speaking of dogs, have you ever noticed that some breeds are louder than others? It's like they each have their unique bark accent.
Haha, bark accent sounds so cute. You're right, though. Some dogs seem to have more to say than others. Why is that?
Well, it's partly due to their genetics. Some breeds have been bred for specific purposes, like herding or guarding. So, they've developed a stronger bark over time.
I see. So, it's not just about how they're raised, but their genes play a role too.
Absolutely. But it's not just the breed, it's also about their environment and socialization. If a dog is used to barking a lot, it becomes a habit.
That makes sense. So, it's a mix of nature and nurture. Do you think they understand our words when we talk to them?
Dogs are pretty good at picking up on our tone and body language. They might not understand the words, but they can sense if we're happy, sad, or even upset.
It's like they're masters of emotional intelligence. They know how to comfort us when we're down.
Exactly! They're not just loud barkers, they're also great listeners.
Well, this has been quite the doggy discussion. I'll look at them and their barks in a whole new light now.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, Lily. Dogs are fascinating creatures with so much more to them than meets the ear. You know, Lily, dogs are also known for their interesting vocalizations beyond barking. Have you ever heard a dog howl?
Oh, yes. It's almost like they're singing to the moon sometimes. Why do they howl?
Howling is often a form of communication, especially in the wild. It helps them announce their presence, gather the pack, or warn of danger.
So, it's like their way of saying, I'm here, guys.
Exactly. And it's not just howling, there's whining, growling, and those cute little yips. They have a rich repertoire of sounds.
It's almost like they have their own language. Makes you wonder what they're saying sometimes.
For sure. It's like a mystery waiting to be unraveled. And you know, when you spend time with dogs, you start understanding their nuances.
That's true. Each dog has its unique way of expressing itself.
And that's part of what makes them such amazing companions. They speak to us in their special way.
I totally agree, Thomas. Dogs are incredible. They teach us so much about communication, loyalty, and unconditional love.
Well said, Lily. Here's to our furry friends and their fascinating vocal expressions. You know, Lily, it's not just the sounds dogs make. It's also about understanding their body language and signals. That's a significant part of communicating with them.
That's true. Dogs have a whole dictionary written in their tails, ears, and even their eyes. It's fascinating.
Absolutely. Reading their body language helps us respond appropriately. If they wag their tails, they're often happy. And if they tuck their tails, they might be scared or submissive.
And those floppy ears. They can tell you a lot about a dog's mood. Perked up ears mean they're attentive, while flattened ears might mean they're frightened.
You've got it, Lily. It's like learning a secret code to understand our four-legged friends better.
And it makes the bond between humans and dogs even stronger. It's like speaking their language.
You're right, Lily. It's a two-way street. We learn from them, and they learn from us. It's a beautiful connection.
Here's to dogs and their wonderful world of communication, both vocal and non-vocal.